Welcome back to the Nash Potatoes Outdoor Show. Today I've got a really special video for you. I've been working on building my house in southern Colorado for about 16 and a half months. Breaking my back, it's been exhausting and stressful, but the finished product is amazing. Not only that, but my parents bought me a drone for Christmas, and I wanted to test it out on my property in the San Luis Valley. I had to show all my friends and family where my house is located. Everybody keeps asking me where my neighbors are at, and is it really the desert? How close are you to the mountain? Is it really sunny every day? So I got a lot of cool stuff to show you. So the drone that I bought is the DJI Mini 3. I got an open box unit for $500. I felt like it was I thought it was a pretty good value. I did want to show you that the Great Sand Dunes National Park is just 20 miles down the road to give you an idea of where I'm located at. I've been there a few times. It's a really cool spot. So I tried to fly the drone yesterday, twice actually, but it was too windy and the video just didn't turn out good at all. So I thought I'd come out this morning because it was super calm. So there's my house. I got solar panels on the left, propane on the right, solar shed next to the house, fire pit. So I am completely off grid. I do have an 1,800 gallon cistern for my water. And I don't actually collect rainwater. Instead, I haul it in. I've got a buddy that has a water well, and he's been letting me haul water from his property. So I really enjoy being off grid. Everybody talks about this upcoming, people messing with our electrical grid and whatnot. But I'm assuming that I would be fine using the solar panels if an event like that were to take place. As you can see, I don't really have any neighbors. There is a house, from this angle it's to the right, maybe a mile, but it's vacant. There's nobody there. I would say my closest neighbor is 2 miles or 2.5 miles. Property out this way is fairly inexpensive. It's kind of the last affordable place to build in Colorado. I think I got 5 acres for $7,500, which is amazing considering if you go up to the Denver area, there's really nothing affordable at all. So I'm just kind of playing around with the drone. As I mentioned, this is just my third time using it. And what I didn't know is there's a cover on the front of the drone that I thought was supposed to stay on. I think it's called the gimbal cover. And so once I took that off, the clarity of the video got a lot better. Yesterday, I tried to record on a windy day at 60 frames per second, and the video was just not even watchable. So today, I'm flying on a calm day at 30 frames per second. And as you can see, the video is pretty amazing. There's 3 different modes that you can fly the drone in. There's a cinematic mode, normal mode, and speed mode. And this is the cinematic mode, which is more or less the slow and smooth mode, which allows for taking great photos. I'm really happy with how the house turned out. There are some things I would like to do to it down the road, but for now I'm super happy with it. Eventually I would like to drill a water well, and then I can just use that water well to fill up my cistern periodically. I hear that's kind of the way to go. And I think eventually the water permits will run out in this area. I don't think they're anywhere near reaching capacity, but once people start building more and more, I think the water permits eventually will run out. So as you can see, this is today is January 3rd. Everything is a bit brown. We don't have any snow on the ground, and even Mount Blanca has barely any snow at its peak. Mount Blanca is a really popular hiking spot because it's 14,345 feet high in elevation. So a lot of people want to hike those 14ers out here in Colorado. And right at my front door, I think there might be 5 14,000 foot hikes, something along those lines. I would like to try and hike it. I tried to hike up to Lake Como last year, which is maybe 2/3 of the way up, and I didn't make it. Right here, I'm going to flip the gimbal down. I wanted to see what I could do with that. That red cargo trailer is my camper. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with this drone. I just watched 2 tutorials online, and that was enough information to get out and start flying. It's one of those things where you just got to start using it, and you'll get better and better. So I grew up in Michigan, where we get 180 days of sunshine. The winters are extremely gloomy. And out here in Colorado, we're known for 300 days of sunshine. Actually, I think the number is 285. 300 is more of a marketing number that they use. But almost every day this winter has been sunny. I think we had 3 cloudy days in a row and a couple of partly cloudy days, but we've had sunshine almost every day. It's really hard to believe. We do get windy days, which is pretty annoying, but I can't complain since we're getting so much sunshine. It's really dry out here. We barely get any rainfall, maybe 9 inches of rain per year and like 10 inches of snow, something like that. It is all dirt roads out here, but they keep them pretty well maintained. I've got a cool shot coming up right here. I noticed this right here in the lower left corner. I'm like, what the heck is that? I don't really ever walk over there. When I water my trees, I don't really go that way. So I walked over to see what it was, and it was a full sheet of plywood that blew all the way over there. So I went and picked it up. That'll make good firewood, or maybe a landing pad for my drone. Yeah, landing my drone yesterday was pretty tough since it was so windy. I don't think I'll fly it on the windy days anymore. It was kind of a disaster. But considering this is just my 3rd flight, man, I'm going to get really good at this thing. I grew up with remote control trucks and cars and boats, and I can't wait to use this thing more and more. I'd like to get up in the mountains and get some good aerial shots of Mount Blanca. All of this area looks safe to fly in, except for Great Sand Dunes National Park does not allow drones. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I think I can go up to like Zapata Falls and some of those hikes. But that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching the Nash Potatoes Outdoor Show. My next video, I'm hoping, will be a full walkthrough of my new house. So please subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next time.